Time for our weekly visit to the offices of the Sunday Press, and we say a very good evening to their sporting editor, Scott Palmer.
Good evening, Peter. Welcome viewers back into the Sunday Press. Excuse the glow because I've been to the Fitzroy celebrations. I can't believe it. For 10 weeks we're at 10th, and now we're in the 5. It's a fairy tale. So said Fitzroy's Robbie Walls after the dramatic entry into the finals today. Fitzroy supporters were barracking for Collingwood after half-time, cheering every goal. But the Lions, however, will meet Collingwood next Sunday at the MCG without Conlon, Clayton, Hinchin and Harris. And their president, Keith Wiegard, announced before the match that it was the last time the Lions would be playing at the Junction Oval. That switch to Collingwood looks to be okay. It's great to be back in the action, said Collingwood's John Cale. Cale played 16 years as a player, served 11 as a coach, and has only missed the finals twice, and once was last year with the Magpies. He believes an aggressive Collingwood can spring a surprise, and so does Footscray's Mickey Malthouse. They've got the skill and are quite physical, said Mickey. He was honest as usual. He said the Bulldogs were a bunch of battlers, and you can only battle for so long. His fullback, Rick Kennedy, ended the season with a broken arm. Geelong's Tom Hafey would give no comment on his coaching future after the Cats' loss at VFL Park. However, he said many had predicted Geelong would finish last this year. I think we surprised many. Hafey feels the loss of Greg Williams early in the season hampered his side's chances this year. Hawthorn's Alan Jean said he was pleased with the overall effort, particularly Gary Bacanova, who came on after the second half and managed 7 great kicks from a half-forward flank. Carlton captain Wayne Johnson may not be fit for the finals. Coach David Parkin said this after today's win over the Swans. He has a congenital back ailment which may prevent him playing for the rest of the year. However, the players dropped by the coaches last week, Ralph, McConville, Southby and Glasgow, all played well in the reserves and will be considered for next week's match against the Hawks. Swans coach Bob Hammond will decide within 2 weeks whether he'll continue coaching, but the word is he'll go back to the supermarket business in Adelaide. Ron Barassi said the Demons need another 5 or 6 players who want the club to do well. He said he was disgusted with the Demon effort against Richmond today. But Tiger Mike Patterson said Richmond showed good application today and started the plan for 1985. He said we need more depth. Merv Kane played his last game and Paddo's position too will be discussed within a week when the club get down to reviewing the whole situation for 1984. It was a bad finish for Donald McDonald of North Melbourne. He was reported for striking Bill Duckworth of Essendon today. But Sheedy said he was pleased with the win and for the rest. He'll take 30 players to watch Carlton play Hawthorn next Saturday and was hopeful Paul van der Haar would be fit to play the week after. North Barry Cable is uncommitted about his future. He'll sit down in a few weeks to decide at Arden Street, he said. But he feels the club will succeed with the young players they blooded in 1984. Back to you, Peter.
Thank you, Scotty, and full details of those reports in the Sunday Press out tomorrow as we check the goal kickers. On top, of course, Bernie Quinlan, 5 today for 102, and we'll be speaking to Bernie a little bit later on during Seven's Big League. Well, the Sydney Swans record against Carlton in recent